everybody, we're back. And more importantly, Linda's back in Linda's corner. I know Linda's house, it's a mansion. It makes the White House look small. She has got so many corners. We're going to be doing this for years. But this time, I am really excited. We are looking at one of Linda's corners that is all about productivity enhancements. You know, and I know that Clarity is just freaking awesome. That is a technical term. But it's now even better because there are even more upgrades coming in, and Linda is going to share some of those with us right now. And we're going to start talking about productivity because it's such a sexy topic. We all get excited. And Linda, everyone talks about productivity. Everyone talks about doing more with less and all that kind of stuff. So we're always looking for tools that increase productivity. Now, we know that Clarity makes us a lot more productive already, but what is it that you want to share with us now that Clarity does even better than it did before that's going to help us become even more productive?
Well, that sounds exciting. We've done a lot of things in our new release, 15.9.2. Let me just share my screen here. And so a couple of them that I think are really pretty exciting is business rules. I mean, I think business rules, adding those is just awesome, right? That's a great way to be productive by using business rules. So let me show you how we did that. And this is just the foundation too, by the way. This was like our first go around, and then we'll continue to enhance and increase it. So that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna go into, so I went into blueprints, and I'm gonna go into template. We'll go into major projects here, and I will edit. And for those of you that are used to the modern UX, you'll notice you've got a couple new things up here. You've got rules and you've got create from template. So let's go into rules, and we're going to add a new rule. So I will click on new rule. That seems fairly simple, right? And let's see, how about hide modules when on hold? Okay, so we'll do something simple, easy to follow, and I'll just cut and paste in the description. You guys know you could add whatever you want. You also have match all and match any, but I'm going to do something pretty simple. I'm going to do work status, and then I will select on hold. That seems to be logical, and you can see here you've got different conditions that you can mess around with as well, but we'll just do one very simple so you can follow along. And then I'm going to hide modules. I could hide sections too, but I'm just going to hide modules. The next thing it's asking me is, okay, fine, but what modules do you want to hide? I'll do financials, let's do issues, and maybe we'll do conversations. All right, so, if a work status, if the investment's on hold, that might be something that you want to do. So now let me just create this. And you'll notice it's kind of slick here, but let me open this up so you can see. It automatically set it to enabled. Now, all you have to do is deselect, right? But the system does that so that you're thinking, well, if you started a rule, maybe you want to have it enabled right away. So we do that for you. The other thing is it, adds the last update date and who did it so that, you've got a little bit of information there. We didn't do a start and an end date. We just did the enable and disable. So you can go back in and, take it off if later you don't need it. So simple as that. And then we're going to publish. Now let's go ahead and look at what we did. I'm going to go into the project list. And notice here, this one, AARD, is active. So let's just go in and look at that for a minute. And you see I've got, maybe 12 tabs up here. Financials, that was one we want to hide. Staff, tasks, risks, issues, another one. Conversations over here. So if this investment was on hold, maybe you don't need to see those. So let's go back to the project list because I think this is the fastest, easiest way to show you. So I'm going to do work status on hold. Now I'm going to go back into that one, and you see that they're gone. So those modules are now hidden. And again, this is, I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, this is so elementary, but that's okay. I mean, I think for you to understand the concept of business rules, it's better to go small, right?
Yeah. But I mean, elementary is one word, but let's keep it simple, stupid, right? No, I'm the stupid one, not you, Linda. But we don't need to make it overly complicated. We just need to, pardon the pun, bring clarity to the information that we want to look at. And that's exactly what these business
Right.
rules are doing. It's completely awesome. And it is directly driving productivity because it eliminates a lot of that noise on the stuff that we don't need to be focused on. It's wonderful. I love it. And there's more, right? I think you've got a solution to one of the frustrations that we deal with a lot, which is editing. The amount of time that people spend having to
Right.
edit fields can be a little bit of a pain. And I think you know that, and I think you've got a solution that is freaking awesome.
I think so too, because editing, me, the Excel geek here, I love to have grids and whatever I can do to make my life easy. And editing is one of those things that, somewhat drives me crazy, right? So we'll go back to the project list again, pretty simple, and we'll keep it simple. Notice, here's a field, right, that maybe I need to reassign managers. But again, remember, bulk editing, you can do anything. You can edit whatever you need, but I'll keep it simple. And you could even search and filter and then decide what you need to edit. But I can see everything really quickly here. So I am just going to pick a bunch of different, and it doesn't really matter, right, because it's just a demo. I will pick a bunch of different ones here. So I've got, several. And notice as I did that, it's got 7 items selected. And then I've got marked for deletion, which is kind of cool. I could do that too, but we'll go into bulk editing and I'll click edit. Now we have a new screen. So here's our bulk editing screen. It only selected the ones I selected. Again, like I said, if you did a filter, you can get to everything faster. And then over here, I've got manager. So let's change the manager because that's a very simple one. And I'll just type in Dana. And now it changed it. And then it gives you an option. If I don't want to do it, I can cancel. But I'll go ahead and save, and automatically the manager field, is filled in to Dana. Now, I've seen Viv and a few other product managers do some cool stuff with roadmaps. So think of if you were in roadmaps and you need to change the objective, or you need to change, maybe cost, planned cost. You can change anything. So I just think that that's pretty exciting. And I think, again, what we did was very simple, and then we will get, more complex and build on it as we do more releases.
It's simple, yes, but it's one of those things that you look at first off and think, hey, that's cool. And then you start working with it and you realize not only is it cool, but it's actually, you can apply it in so many different ways that it's saving
Mm-hmm.
you and it's saving all your users an absolute ton of time, which of course translates straight into savings on the bottom line. It's great.
Yep,
All right.
I think so. And it's those little things, it's those little nitpicks, right, that
Right.
that drive us crazy when we're trying to get something done.
And they add up, right? It's not just the frustration level that we will have to deal with because I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to put it off because it's such a pain to do it. But the amount of
Right.
time collectively, when you multiply that across hundreds of users, maybe thousands of users, the time saving there is truly significant. All right, but we're still not done. I know people. This is going to be copyrighted as the freaking awesome episode of Linda's Corner, but there's yet more to come. Linda, we can't get away from governance and standardization. It's something that is critical to us these days. There's so much regulation, there's so many
Yeah.
repercussions if we don't get it right. So, what have we done when it comes to templates? So, any enhancements around template creation to help us with that standardization, to help us ensure that our governance is as it should be? And I know that there's some really exciting things you're doing there. So let's share them.
Yeah, we've done a lot of foundation work on this one too, right? Because templates and already as we've released this, we've heard from users that they want to templatize, and create from template on everything now. And I get that, it kind of makes a lot of sense. So let's go back into administration and we'll go to blueprints and we'll just, again, keep it simple, and we'll do this one that I did before, major project. And again, I've got create from template in rules, so I'll click create from template. And then remember, of course, you've got to edit or you're not going to be able to make any changes. And most of you know how to do templates. From the left-hand side over here, you can either search or you can, drag and drop whatever it is you want over there. Now, if you set up attributes in Studio that are required fields, and I think that's where this is so cool and comes in, or you want them, definitely pre-populated, then, you set all that up in Studio, and then when you get over here to the template, again, you drop on what you want. So I've added these fields, and I'm going to do publish. And now let's go back. So you can see we added active. I don't remember what else I added here, but I think I added, let me do one more. Let me edit and add sponsor as well. So I was going to do one more. Okay, we'll add a couple over here. All right, so we've got a few things, and I'll move this over and put sponsor there. I just kind of like that a little bit better. And then I'll publish. And remember, you can do as many blueprints as you want, right? Mm-hmm. So just keep creating whatever it is that works for you. And then I will go into new project, and I'll scroll for that template. I think you guys know how to do that, but I'll scroll, and you can see it was actually in the first set, but major project template. So from here, automatically, you've got start and end date, and of course, I'll fill this out to be whatever it is I need to have. Manager, sponsor, active, automatically selected there. I could deselect that, but so everything that I need. So when you talk about standardization, right, or governance, if there's certain things that you need on here, you just create it as you go along, and then it's going to create all that. And let's do, I'll just create a name here. I mean, you guys know how this works. And I'll hit create. And then again, it's going to go out and it's going to, select whatever's done, and it will pick, all of the other information as well. Mm-hmm. So how slick is that? I think that's just, exciting. So I've got all my stakeholders listed. If, I had something in this area, I could do that as well. It's automatically set it for active. It's just again, one of those productivity things.
So there you go. Just awesome, Linda. It is unbelievable what you've actually been able to accomplish here. Not only are we driving significant productivity savings in all these areas, but that example with the templates, we're effectively providing an automated framework for governance, where we're making that whole governance thing a lot easier, which is directly driving savings and improvements to the way the business gets done. It's making life simpler for organizations, which is absolutely critical today with all the complexities that every organization in every industry is dealing with. It's just amazing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the latest episode of Linda's Corner. I know you're sitting there thinking, how could we possibly top this? And I don't know, but Linda and I are going to figure it out. So please join us again around the next Linda's Corner real soon, and we'll blow your minds yet again and make no apologies for it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Have a great day.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. Bye.